All right. Welcome to Brave Companions of Arkham. What happened to my foundry? It went away.
Uh-oh.
It disappeared. Hold on.
Well, that was a good game. See you all next time.
That's annoying because literally 5 seconds ago it worked just fine. Weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so tonight we have our first ever dynamic duo episode. Chris and Jesse could not play, but I think we've got pretty long winter or summer break coming up, so I was afraid we would lose a lot of momentum if we didn't get some sort of game in. So luckily, Lee and Carl are able to play, and we'll do a little bit of investigating. Maybe try not to get killed with when everybody else is gone.
No guarantees.
Yeah. So this is session 2, and last session, let's see, you guys were asked by Mordecai the Hammer O'Leary to find a missing cat burglar named Sticky Jack Fulton. Sticky Jack apparently pulled off 3 heists in one night. A dagger from the Miskatonic University Museum, a scroll from the Miskatonic University Library, and some notes from a professor's home. And the dagger was a Native American ceremonial dagger. The scroll was an ancient Greek scroll with some sort of mathematic formulas. You also found out that Sticky Jack hangs out in a speakeasy called Sycamores. And you found out that the professor was named Professor Stanley David, and he lives about a block from campus. And then you found out that Jack's best friend is Greasy Spoon, a con man who's known to hang around the campus neighborhood. Did I miss anything else?
You got it.
So those are kind of your clues. Before we start, let's do a luck roll. So everybody do a luck improvement check. So basically you're going to make a luck roll, and if you fail it, you get to add a d10 points to your luck. We'll do this at the start of every session.
Failed.
All right, so Albert gets to roll a 1d10 and add that to your luck.
Ooh.
But Albrecht does not.
Boy.
1 point.
Oh.
Hey, you're slightly more lucky than you were.
I went from 50 to 51.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So remember, you can spend that luck to improve your scores or improve your rolls. Okay, so we're starting out Thursday, October 26th. It's around 7 o'clock at night. The it's just starting to get dark. I think you guys were at the museum, the Miskatonic University Museum, just sort of wrapping up your investigations there. And we're going to say that Zach and Walt are still with you, but I'll just control them for now. So yeah, what do you want to do?
So I guess you said it's getting dark, right? It's evening.
Yeah, about 7 o'clock.
I'm thinking we would probably go grab some dinner somewhere and discuss what we found.
Yeah.
Find a cafe somewhere, maybe.
Sounds good.
Well, do we know where that speakeasy is? Have we figured that out yet?
I think
Maybe
Walt
we'll get a
can
drink.
tell you. He probably knows.
It's on the lower south side. We know that.
Yeah, he can probably fill you in that. Hold on, let me see. Where my details are. Sycamores. Yeah, it's probably well known to most of you guys. It's more of a kind of a working class sort of speakeasy. So Walt definitely knows where it is, and Albrecht, you might as well. You know that you need to go to a flower shop, and then you go down into the cellar, and then you knock on the back. Oh, actually, you knock on the back door in the flower shop, and then they'll let you into the cellar. All right. So do you want to go to a cafe or do you want to go to Sycamores?
I think maybe we could scope out the speakeasy, see if Sticky Jack's there, maybe by chance.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Alrighty.
I, of course, will not be drinking because I cannot tolerate putting impure things into the vessel.
Yeah, sure. You said that what neighborhood was that in? South.
Lower South Side is what I have as notes.
Lower South Side. Okay.
We're talking about Sycamores, right?
Yes. Let's go ahead and head over there to Lower South Side.
South Side. The word in here.
Let's see. What is the? Most of my. Yeah, it's at 9:20.
Okay.
So it's 808 French Hill Street. It's a flower shop providing red roses for romantics and lilies for the bereft. Bouquets are made to order. So you guys can walk into the. Actually, I guess the flower shop itself is probably closed, so you probably have to go around to the back where there's like a rear door. You knock on it, and you are shown down into a stairwell that goes down to the basement. I'm gonna say, let me go back here real quick. So it's probably not the best idea for Walt to be seen at this place. So he says he has to work early the next day anyway. So he's going to go ahead and turn in. He suggests that you all meet up at noon tomorrow at Aunt Lucy's Diner, which is at 237 West Armitage Street. And then you can continue the investigations. You can tell him what you find.
All right.
All right, let me go to Sycamores.
Nice.
Okay, so the establishment is rudimentary. It attracts a less well-heeled clientele, which I think I already said. Much of Arkham's low-rent gangsters and petty criminals meet here to discuss business, as well as just regular folk seeking a taste of whiskey or wine. The bartender is a well-dressed woman there behind the bar. I can show you a picture of her. And she says, "Welcome to Sycamores. What can I get you?"
I'll have a glass of water, please.
Water.
I'll have a whiskey.
That's more like it. She pours you up a whiskey. Do we have any water? Oh yeah, sometimes mention that get you some water. A teetotaler, I see. It's you see some petty criminals. They look like petty criminals hanging around, but you don't actually see anybody that looks too much like Sticky Jack's description.
Are we brave enough to ask if anybody's seen Sticky Jack?
Yeah, maybe find the person who looks like they've had a few too many and talk to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Loose lips kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can find a guy that's definitely 3 sheets to the wind. He's just kind of hitting shots, and he's like, "Hey, well, I haven't seen you guys around here."
It's actually my first time ever in a speakeasy.
Oh, yeah. What poison did you pick?
Just this clear stuff here. Water.
Oh, is it gin? Oh, water. No. You gotta try the gin. It's delicious. Like make it in a bathtub or something. It's really good.
Maybe then you can try it for me. I'll order him again.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy.
I'll take one here too.
There you go.
I'll make it two.
Yeah. Wow, this is my lucky day.
Yes. So what brings you to this establishment?
The scenery. It's kind of hard to get liquor these days. What with the whole prohibition thing.
Yeah, I mean that's just the government forcing their rules down upon the people.
Yep. Amen to that.
Any interesting news? We're kind of new in town, just trying to figure out what's going on. Well, I'm new. I think my friend here is not new. I think he lives here, but
I've been here a while.
He gets preoccupied in his job, and so we're just looking for the exciting things that are happening.
Yeah,
the dead take up a lot of my time.
The dead? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What? Why would the dead take up a lot of your time?
I'm an undertaker, you see.
Oh, wow. That doesn't creep.
Like a business card. And
Thanks. He puts it in his pocket. That doesn't creep you out, like all the dead bodies and stuff.
Terribly, yes.
You can creep yourself out.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, well, I'm trying to find the rumor table. There's a rumor table here. Let me see. Yeah, give me a D100 roll.
You got it, Carl?
Oh, yeah, one of you.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you asked about what's going on around town. I once had my fortune read by this woman called Minnie Coleman. I can't explain it, but she rightly told me where to find a ring that I had lost. It was one with a dolphin's head, and it was from Kingsport. My granddaddy left me this ring. Anyway, she knew where to find it, so that was strange. Wow.
Yeah. She must have a taste of the mystics.
I guess. Yeah, she's up on the. I think she's in the terrace building apartments on North Side.
Wonder if she can find people.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we misplaced one of our friends. We've kind of been wandering town. Some of us went to other establishments such as this, and we get a little bit inebriated and we misplaced one of our friends. His name's Jack.
Jack.
You don't know anybody by the name Jack, do you?
That's a common name. You got any more details, like a last name?
I got a picture of him. I mean, he's probably. I'm assuming we have that picture that's on the.
Yeah.
Can I just show him the picture?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's old Sticky Jack, right? Looks like him.
Yeah, I didn't know him so much as Sticky Jack, but yeah. Have you seen him around? I mean,
I haven't.
We were gonna meet him back here because he said he comes here a lot, so that's why we.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in like about a month.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys might talk to Vince, the spider. He might know where he's at. He kind of points to a guy that's kind of in the other side of the room. He used to hang out with Sticky Jack more
good
than
guy.
I did.
Good guy.
Yeah,
Really nice guy.
yeah. Well, good luck. I don't know. He seemed like a pretty outstanding guy when I met him. Of course, he was always pretty drunk.
Maybe you could introduce us to this Vince.
Oh yeah, sure. He gets up and he's like, the chair falls over. He has to try and get the chair over there. Spills his.
Hold him up.
Okay.
And while I'm studying him, I'm going to slip one of my pamphlets into his pocket.
Make a sleight of hand check just to see how well you do.
Oh shit!
Perfect. Shove it in his face.
Sleight of hand. Where's it at? Sleight of hand check. Oh, this is going to end badly. Okay.
Hey, what? Hey, man, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I was just trying to give you this pamphlet. I know you probably can't read it now.
Yeah, a pamphlet. Okay. Okay, thanks. Puts it with the business card in his pocket. Hey, Vince, these are my new friends. What are you guys' names?
I'm Albert.
Albrecht.
There's two owls here. There's two owls. This guy, he looks like a little bit more of a hardcore criminal, and he's got a fedora, and he just kind of says, "What do you guys want?"
We're looking for our friend Sticky Jack.
I don't know nothing.
Okay. We must be in the wrong place. And this gentleman here said you may know where he's at. We were misplaced, and we're hanging out with him, and now we don't know where he's at. And he said to me he's here because he comes here often, and it's interesting. You seem like you would know something, but
you guys cops?
Do I look like a cop?
No.
And I'll hand him one of my business cards.
Well, I might need that.
I mean, he does dispose of bodies, kinda.
Well, that could be useful in my line of work.
And I could help look after your soul.
You some kind of priest?
Not a priest per se, but...
Huh. Well, I don't know nothing. People like Sticky Jack. He doesn't like to be found sometimes.
Oh, I assure you, he would be like to be found by us. We are well good. You know, we're friends of his, and he asked us to meet us here, but he's not here.
Make a persuade roll or fast talk maybe, because you're bullshitting. So maybe fast talk, whichever one's higher.
I don't know if I can help you out. My fast talk is a 5%.
You gotta find it fast. My fast talk's 10. Where's my persuade? I want to see if that's higher. Persuade's 40. I'm going for persuade.
Persuade's 50 on mine.
Well, you want to try it first?
Yeah, I'll try.
Hey, regular success.
Just made it.
Well, you say you're friends with him?
Yes.
Well, sit down then. He kind of motions the other guy to go away. Yeah, I talked to Jack last week. He was here. He was boasting about pulling 3 jobs in one night. I thought he was making it up, but yeah, he said
I can assure you, he's not making it up. He was for real about that. We're proud of him.
Really? Yeah, he said he was going after a book or something from the university, and then some sort of papers from a professor. He said some out-of-towner. I think his name was Jacob Smith. He'd hired him for these jobs. And he told me not to tell anybody because he was afraid that old Leary might find out. But I haven't seen him since then. He's probably laying low in his place over in Lower South Side. I don't know exactly where he lives, but I know his buddy Greasy Spoon probably does. That's his best friend.
Yeah, he's been missing.
No,
we asked around for him. We can't find him.
He'll show up. He's always he's probably sleeping off some bender somewhere, but I'm sure he'll show
somewhere.
Yeah, he's more of a con. His favorite thing is go up near the campus and wait till somebody with money walks by and then act like they knock him over and he needs some, and then when they come and help him up, he'll swipe their wallets. That's his kind of his thing. But yeah, I'm sure he'll show up.
All right. Well, Vince, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I might be coming to you with some business one of these days.
Of course.
Trying to think, do we want to do anything else here? I mean, I don't want to start a scene at this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably a pretty good source of information. I don't know if you want to be burning any bridges.
This is one of those places that we want to keep Vince happy, want to keep people happy. Like, don't suspect us of anything bad.
Right.
All right. Well, I think we can head back out.
Yeah.
All right. So you
late now?
finish. Yeah, it's probably close to 10 o'clock, 10:30. You finish your drinks, your water, and you head out. Let me switch this back to the landing page. Oh no, now my right mouse button has stopped work on this mouse too.
Oh shit. Maybe it wasn't the mouse.
Yeah, usually you can right click and then activate. Here, let me go here.
Well, that's weird. I'm taking notes, right? And I wrote Jacob Smith in my notes. When I highlight Jacob Smith, it brings up a context menu that says Jacob Smith actor and Jacob Smith's followers.
What? That's weird.
Something boundary. I mean, it doesn't tell me anything.
Surely that doesn't mean that I have an actor.
Security breach.
I don't know. I guess it's some foundry.
That is weird because I don't think that's a standard Foundry thing. That sounds like that might be something with this system.
Let's stop doing it now. Quit doing it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, so Zach will probably suggest calling it a night and meeting up at that Lucy's Diner tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's a good thing because I have to get up at the crack of dawn right as the sun's rising to pray.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You probably go to bed early because the sun, without the healing powers of the sun. Yeah. So you guys head back to your respective homes. Albert, as you arrive, you see a package next to the door of your apartment. It is about yay tall. It is addressed to Brother Albert Turner at the Board and Arms Hotel, 488 West High Lane, Arkham, Massachusetts. It also has, I can show you, it has a little drawing on the front. It looks like this.
I recognize.
You've seen several, like a lot of, everybody has, hold on, the dogs are going nuts, but there's you have not seen this actual diagram. Like there's lots of sun, motifs that you use. This one is, you haven't seen this exact one.
I'm definitely going to pick it up and take it inside and open it.
All right. You open it and there is a small Well, first of all, there is a letter, a handwritten letter, and then there is a small book, which looks like this, which has sort of that same design embossed on it. It's got a kind of it's covered in like dirt smudges. The cover of the book is, and yeah, there's also a letter.
Let's read the letter.
Would you like to read the letter? Looks like this. It says, "Dearest Albert, many blessings from the God of Light. I hope this finds you safe and well and basking in his radiant beams of holiness. 10 days ago, I met a young woman in one of..." Oh, you skip down to the bottom and see that this is from Cecilia, which is your cult friend back in New York. 10 days ago, I met a young woman in one of the women's shelters that I routinely visit. She had fled her father in Shanghai by stowing away in a steamer and was in desperate need of money. She offered to sell me a book she claimed made mention of our holy being of light. I was dubious, of course, but I felt his light moving through her, so I purchased the book. To my surprise, it does seem to have connections to the light, although he is referred to by many different names, and the book is very difficult to understand. Since meeting this woman, things have gotten more difficult for our great church in the city. Many of the fellowship have started being trailed by strange, oddly tattooed Chinese-looking men. Dearest Martin has disappeared in his apartment, torn apart as if it was hit by a tornado. I pray constantly for his light, but I feel as if a noose is being closed around me, and I haven't been able to sleep in a week. I fear our fellowship may have to go into hiding again, and I don't think I will have time to give this book the study and focus that it will require to unlock its many secrets. I send it to you in hopes that you will hear his voice speak to you from its pages. Pray for our friends here and abroad. May we continue to enjoy his radiant glory and his holy song, your friend, Cecilia."
Oh, that's pretty shocking news.
Yes.
I mean, I'm as concerned as I am. I'm going to definitely be interested in this book. So I guess I'll just start flipping just a little, flipping, just loosely investigating.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to read the whole thing at this time.
So it's a small volume. Like I said, cheap paper, cardboard cover, heavily stained with dirt. It's titled 7 Cryptical Books of Earth, a translation of the 7 sacred scrolls of eternal wisdom. It seems to be written in broken English, poorly translated from Mandarin Chinese, and it seems, just from a quick flip through, it seems to describe several rituals related to a god of light and peace. You think it'll take you about 6 hours for an initial reading of the book.
Well, I think I'll spend a couple of those tonight before I actually fall asleep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you flip through enough of it to just to sort of like when you finish reading the whole thing, there will be some sanity loss and there will be some Cthulhu Mythos points that you gain, but just in the first like 2 hours before you crash, you see this. It's definitely a book about some sort of god from ancient China, and although at times the god is referred to as the god of light and god of love and that sort of thing, it also has a lot of other names: god of 1,000 forms, the bloody tongue, the great-faced lion, the black pharaoh. So yeah, it's got it's definitely you feel that it might have something to do with your god, but it also is a little bit weird as well. So
yeah, I can see how. I mean, I kind of out of character about my character. He's like super loves this kind of thing, and he gets hooked in this thing. So I can see he reads it for a couple hours, and he's like, now he's wanting to not put it down, but obviously sleep's going to get in the way.
Yeah,
and then he'll go back. His first chance he gets, he's going to go back to reading it and almost feel like an addiction.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you we'll kind of fade out as you're like snoring with the book just laying there beside you. Yeah, and Albrecht, we'll go over to you. You arrive at the funeral home and make your way to your room, and there is a note on your door as well. It says, it is from your employer, Casey Gretsch, and it reads, Sprague, bringing body around 8. Please begin prep. I will be in to take over at 11. Casey. And you know that he's talking about Ephraim Sprague, who owns he's a doctor in Arkham, and he has a practice in the Tower Professional Building.
Okay.
And he's also the Essex County medical examiner in Arkham. So like if the actual county coroner is busy, he does some of the autopsies and stuff if the coroner's busy. So that's probably what's happened.
I don't have to touch it. So
Yeah.
like eight in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably go down and just kind of do a cursory look over, make sure everything's kind of where it should be, and then I can start in the early morning.
All right.
Prepping.
Cool.
So the body start draining while you're sleeping.
Just look them up.
Yeah, you're lining all the like formaldehyde or whatever makeup, but the makeup all.
Normal day in his life.
Yeah, another day at the office.
That's right.
All right, let's see. This is our first new day of the campaign, so I'll need to run this macro to hopefully update the date time. Let's see if it works.
Nice.
All right, Friday,
Nice.
October 27th, and the weather is brisk and raining. So overnight, it's like a nice drenching rain.
Albert's gonna be grumpy ass. The sun's not visible.
Yes. You wake for the promised sunrise, and it does not show up. Yes, God, the bloated tongue has abandoned you. So yes, we'll start with Albrecht then. While Albert is yelling at the sun, Albrecht is waiting for his delivery. And let's see, did I forget anything else? Okay, no. I need to pull this one up. Yeah, so right on time. Body shows up. Sprague is he has like has a hearse, I guess, and you help him like pull the body out, wheel it in. He says, "Oh, Albrecht, good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too."
Yeah, it's a kind of a strange one here. I don't think you'll have much work to do though. It's young woman. Yeah, I don't think you'll have to put too much makeup. There's nothing wrong with her, pretty much. That's strange.
What happened?
Well, her name's Amy Hanover. She was, I guess, a writer. They found her dead in Potter's Field, which is this cemetery up in Northside. 2 nights ago, they found her in Potter's Field. This milkman, I guess, was passing by about 4 a.m, almost 5 a.m. He noticed this blue light. He said, "I don't know, strange." He goes in the cemetery and he finds her there, laying there dead. And I did an autopsy. The coroner wasn't there. You know, he's always, I don't know what he's probably off drinking somewhere. Anyway, they brought her to my office. I did an autopsy, but I couldn't find. I mean, there's. It doesn't look like there's not a scratch on her. I guess I put it down as a heart attack, heart failure. But man, if it just between me and you, I think she might have died of fright. You know, like so it's almost like something scared her to death. It's this strange one.
That is strange.
Yeah. He helps you wheel her in there. Here's a picture of her.
What is it? nose.
There's supposed to be something in her nose.
I think it's just like a little bit of blood, you know.
Oh, okay. Like a leech?
It does look
Here's
like
the
a
problem.
leech. I have deduced the crime.
She's got leechy sinuses.
Yes, obviously a leech infection of the sinus.
All right, so I guess I'll start prepping, and I guess I'll be kind of thorough. Just if there's any markings or bruises or like anything that, like maybe because I know he said that he did an autopsy already, but I want to put my eyes on and.
Yeah, do you have
everything.
do you have some sort of what would be a good skill for that? Let's see.
Biology, chemistry.
Yeah, let's do biology. Let's do biology.
Good. I'm good. I'm really good at this. It's just I can't stand it.
You're like, ew, ew, ew.
The whole time I was like,
I'm like, yeah. I gotta go.
That's funny.
Yeah, so the regular success. Yeah, you find your investigation agrees with Sprague's that there's no signs of violence, there's no cuts or bruises or anything. She seems like she would be in perfect health except for the fact that she's dead.
Yeah, I'll make a note that maybe we need to go check out the cemetery. I'm not taking notes, so Lee, could you?
Well, I'm not there. I don't know.
Okay, well, okay.
What's the name of the cemetery?
Potter's Field.
I got it.
And her name is Amy Hanover.
Okay. The brain contains telepathy and all. So
All right, so at 11, Casey comes in, takes over for you, which you can leave then and meet up at the diner.
place. Yep.
Albert, is there anything you want to do in the few hours you have before?
Just my normal rounds, through the poor quarters. I can do that on the way to the diner, say hello to the downtrodden, talk about the God of Light, help them out where I can to show that I'm a nice guy and my group's nice. Try to indoctrinate some people as I go.
All right.
I'm persuading some people, getting just slowly getting in their minds.
Seeds, yeah.
Planting seeds.
Make a persuade roll.
Success.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. You find some. You think some people are definitely interested. There's a couple people in your rounds that you think they're like, oh yeah, I guess I would like a pamphlet. And even as you walk off, like they're actually look like they might be reading that pamphlet. So, do you have a follow up? Like, where do you have a place that you meet with these people?
My address, and I said, and like maybe once a week they can come to my house, in the evening, or
like a Bible study, or like a
yeah, or we just talk about
mystical
I plan on getting a little bit
meditation.
more nefarious with them as it goes. Not all cults have their own agenda. So.
Yeah. So do you take the book with you when you go, or do you leave it in your apartment?
I'm hooked on this thing now. It's like a novel I can't put down.
All right.
I'm picturing if I'm not talking to someone, I'm actually trying to flip through it as I'm walking.
All right. Let's say you go ahead and do the initial read through then. So go ahead and let's see. You are going to. You're going to lose 1d8 of sanity.
Ooh.
Which is a lot. And if you lose more than 5, it's going to be really bad. Okay.
My whole life is a lie.
Yeah, that's good. So no indefinite insanity just yet. So you do gain 2 points of mythos, Cthulhu mythos, though. So add that to your Cthulhu mythos skill, which probably brings it up to 2.
Where's that? Cthulhu Mythos. Is it called Cthulhu Mythos? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how do I add to it? It's not letting me edit the number.
Oh, I might have to do it. Hold on. I think there's a way I can turn it on to development mode or something like that, but I can just add it for you, I think. Well, maybe I can't. Let me see if what happens if I flip it to.
Oh, there's a little lock icon on my sheet. I had to toggle. I got it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, there is a development mode button, or development phase, but I think that's when, at the end of an adventure, when we roll for improvement. So.
Yeah, I like that little lock because it keeps me from accidentally changing something. But
yeah. Okay, so you finish reading. You finish an initial read through of this book, and it is definitely difficult to understand. It tells about a powerful god who arose in ancient China, known as the Bloated Woman. Although this god wears many masks, sometimes called the God of 1,000 Forms, the Bloody Tongue, the Great-Faced Lion, or the Black Pharaoh. The book contains 3 detailed but difficult to follow rituals. One is called Sing Forth the Dweller in the Filth. One is called Blessed Gifts of the Bloated Woman. And the last one is called Binding Song of the White Chrysanthemum. And you think each of these rituals will take about 2 weeks of detailed studying for you to fully understand the ritual and how to do it. And you think that the Sing Forth, it's kind of hard for you to tell, but you think it calls some kind of creature to you. And you think that the blessed gifts of the Bloated Woman, it seems like you target a specific person and it does something to that person. And then the last one, you make some sort of liquid and you pour it either on a corpse or a grave, and then something is supposed to happen. You can't really understand what without. So you can decide which ritual you want to study if you would like to study any of those.
So we already have plans to going to a cemetery, and I have an undertaker friend that commonly buries people here.
You got it in already.
So you'd like to study the Binding Song of the White Chrysanthemum.
The Binding Song of the White Chrysanthemum.
Okay. You sort of put a bookmark there on that page.
I dog near the page because I'm not a librarian. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, what could go wrong? All right, so you guys meet up at the. Actually, let me see what did I forget anything? So Zach doesn't show up, but he does send a message. He calls and the waitress comes by. And the message says, "Can't make it today. Sister had a terrible accident and I had to take the midnight bus to Boston. We'll return ASAP, Zach." And then Walt also sends a message. It says, caught up in paperwork. We'll meet after work, 5 o'clock at the newsstand at the southwest corner of Armitage and Garrison Street.
What do you think they're just bailing on us, running and leaving us to the mob boss?
Yeah.
You have a week, right? You have a week until he starts breaking kneecaps and stuff. So yeah. This is just day 2. So you are at, let me see, where did I say you were at? Aunt Lucy's Diner.
Yep. Aunt Lucy's Diner.
Which I can't remember which neighborhood that's in. Let me look real fast. That is Armitage Street, which is, I think that's north side. It is quickly becoming something of an institution. Aunt Lucy's specialty is Southern style food. It's got booths and stools along its long curving counter are usually cram-packed every weekday for breakfast and for lunchtime. Sizable portions and fair prices make sure folk keep on returning. Lunch cost 35 cents without pie. If you want pie, it's an extra 10 cents. So there's booths along one wall, but the service only at the counter. So you'll have to wait for an empty spot at the counter. So it looks like it's just the two of you, at least until 5 o'clock today.
Definitely gonna get some food and pie.
I'm just gonna order. Hopefully they have some lemon meringue pie. I just want a double slice of lemon meringue pie.
That's all. That's all you want. You don't want to.
It's a nice sunny dessert.
Okay. Yeah, it just says 2 slices of lemon meringue pie coming right up. Actually, it's Lucy James is the proprietor, cook, and everybody's friend. And then there's another cook in the back who Lucy calls Earl. So yeah, she will bring you bring you pie, and you and Albrecht, she'll bring you lunch, and you guys can decide what the plan is.
I'm assuming you're telling me about the cemetery thing.
Yeah, I'll explain what happened. The guy brought a body in, and it was found in the cemetery, and saw some weird blue light. Wasn't sure.
That's most interesting. I've heard of other rituals and prayers generating lights. It's puzzling that she would die of fear, though.
Yes. What's that you have in your hand?
Oh, it's some of my fellow brethren sent me this book. It's quite interesting. It's pretty I don't know, entertaining, and it has lots of history in it that may tie into the one light. I've been reading it. There's an interesting ritual I'm interested in pursuing and learning about that may be able to get us some insights into the afterlife.
Ooh. Interesting. You look a little tired, though.
Yeah, I stayed up pretty late watching this, and weird dreams in my head, and I still keep having these weird things going on. But I just lack of sleep. This sugar from this pie will really help. Give me a cup.
Yes.
Oh, it's also weird because he doesn't use silverware or any kind of forks. He's eating this with his hand with the pie.
I'll look a little shocked as I'm cutting into my pie.
The meringue and everything. You
just... Lucy is cleaning up, and she looks over what the hell?
She's my friend, though.
You bring some more napkins.
Oh, he's clean about it. He's very meticulously clean about it. And then we also need to see, I don't know if we can go to the cemetery first, but eventually we probably want to wait until our friends come back to go visit the professor. Mm-hmm. He's on the list of the houses that were hit by Sticky Jack.
Yeah, we can go look around the cemetery, see if there's any clues from.
Maybe we could also find that fortune teller that Vince, or the drunk man, told us about last night. That sounds interesting, also.
Yeah, Uh-huh.
And I think told us there was Minnie Coleman. She lives in the terrace building apartment. You happen to know where that's at? Maybe it's on the way to the cemetery.
We can ask the waitress. Maybe she knows.
Yeah, let's see. Why is that not coming up?
While you're waving to her, I'm licking my plate clean.
No mouth or napkins. I don't know.
Yeah, she brings you some napkins. Big old pile. Here's some napkins for your friend. Were you asking about the terrace building apartments?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's out on Gedney Street, which is in campus on near campus. It's a four-story building there on Gedney Street.
And how about the Porter Field, the cemetery?
Yeah, that's Potter's Field. So Potter's Field is on Garrison Street, which is in North Side. I think that might be near one of your guys' houses or apartments or something, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Look at North Side.
We're already on the north side now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume that's where we want to go first.
Yeah, she can direct you. She's like, yeah, you just go down this street and then turn. It's kind of right on the edge of town, right in you'll see it.
Is our player icon? Because I see the skull, but then I see my player icon, and I'm on the north side, so maybe that's.
Yeah, let me.
I was on the city map.
Oh, sorry.
Potter's Field. Yeah, it's on this smaller map too. 102.
Yeah. What is the diner on there?
Whatever.
Lucy's diner.
103. Nope, it's residence. Oh, see Lucy's
I
diner.
don't see.
Yeah, that might have been in a different neighborhood. Oh yeah, it's in a different neighborhood. So, but it's not too far away. It was number 2, which is downtown, but it's not far. It's a small town.
Yeah, I guess we go to the cemetery.
Okay.
Nothing like a good stroll in the cemetery.
After lunch. Filled with pie.
Yeah, pie and then the cemetery.
Pie and then the dead, yeah.
Yeah, so Potter's Field is a traditional resting place of indigents, transients, and those without friends or next of kin, or too poor to afford a grave of their own. Each grave has its own simple little granite marker inscribed just with a number. They don't even get a name. There's a simple chain link fence that surrounds the whole thing. And yeah, when you get there, you can see a guy that's sort of maintaining some of the, kind of weeding some of the graves in the back. And other than that, it's pretty much deserted.
Maybe we need to go up and talk to that guy who's doing the work and see if he'd seen anything the other day about a woman coming here and some kind of lights.
Yeah, you can approach him, and he kind of gives you a suspicious look. But he's my name is Patrick O'Hare. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Yes, my name is Albrecht, and I'm an undertaker in this area. And had a body brought in, and there's some weird story about the woman that was found here the other day, dead.
Oh yes, I heard about that. Yes, 2 days ago, like 5 in the morning or something.
Mm-hmm. Were you here?
No. I left. I work till about 4 or 5, in the afternoon, and then I go home. But yeah, by the time I got here yesterday morning, they'd already taken the body off.
Do you know where the body was found? Where they were looking at?
Yeah, I heard it was found kind of over by the old Crawford mausoleum over there. He kind of points in it. In one area, there's some actual gravestones, and then there's like one actual mausoleum.
What's it called?
The Crawford Mausoleum.
Thank you for your time. We'll go look around if that's all right.
Yeah, sure. Just try not to disturb anything, or I don't know.
We're very careful.
Don't throw any trash on the ground, because I gotta clean it up.
I'll hand him a card.
Thanks. I guess. Pocket. Goes back to pulling weeds.
Gotta drum up business somehow.
You were just dying.
You want to give him a pamphlet?
Maybe you should put all of your stuff together so that you just hand it in one.
I'm picky and choosy who I hand my stuff to. Yeah. He doesn't seem like he's very impressionable. It gotta be somebody I can convince.
I go check out the mausoleum, I guess.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's a not a large mausoleum by any means, but yeah, it's old, kind of crumbling. You can see a plaque says Crawford, and it has various names of the family members that are buried there. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll, please.
Nope.
Failure on both of you.
Yeah. No, Albert got it.
Oh, yes, Albert did get it.
I didn't.
Oh, I saw your name. Those damn names.
Al1 and Al2.
Yes. Weird Al and Big Al.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so Albert, so first, Albrecht, you don't notice anything around the mausoleum, but you do notice just on the other side of the fence is sort of like a little burial plot that's like not actually in the cemetery itself, which is kind of strange. And it looks like there's some graves over there in sort of an unkept little space, which is strange. Albert, you notice there's like on the one side, on the back side of the mausoleum, there's like a muddy hole in the ground near the foundation of the mausoleum. I mean, it's a big, like, it almost looks like some sort of large animal dug a hole.
Looks like someone's been digging here or something. I mean, I'm not sure how you didn't see this. It's a pretty large hole.
I was looking over the fence. There's some weird things over there. Weird burial
it's
plots.
not like it's really hidden. It's just a hole.
I was laser focused over here.
You almost fell in it.
So much light on this. How could you not see it?
You almost broke your leg by stepping in it.
Does it look like it goes down into the mausoleum?
It definitely looks like it goes down into the ground. You're not sure if it goes into the mausoleum, but it definitely goes into the ground.
Are the mausoleum doors? Can we open those?
No, you think it's one of those like
Okay.
like sealed, and they look sealed. They don't look like there's.
I mean, and the hole looks big enough. Like one of us we'd have to hand crawl in it, or could we like step down into it?
No, you'd have to kind of crawl into it, almost like a going like a, what do you call it, underneath the house?
Like a tunnel rat.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
You think it could open up a little once you get down there, but it's kind of hard to tell from here. It's just a
Do you have
muddy.
a lighter or a book of matches or anything?
I'll have to look.
You can you can say you have a book of matches if you.
Yeah.
Maybe I have them because I light incense candles.
Yes.
So I want to light a couple of them, and maybe pick up some stick or something, and light it, and then drop it down there so we can see the light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it kind of splashes down a few feet, and it does look like it maybe opens up into some sort of tunnel. It looks, you can see roots kind of down there, and maybe something that could be a bone or something like down there. You also notice that it stinks, like as you get close to the.
Something's digging up
like
the corpses around here.
It's like a.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going down there unless I get a weapon or something. Maybe we should go find some weapons if we're even contemplating going down there.
Make note of this place.
Yeah, I will.
Come back.
Hole in the ground. Stinky.
Stanky hole in the ground.
I guess we can go check out the other side of the fence where
that's
the burial, since we're in the area.
Yeah, so you kind of have to go out and then around the fence, but you find a little area that contains 13 graves that are kind of crowded together, each one marked by plain flat stones. 12 of them are too weathered to make out. I mean, these are old. They look like maybe some of the oldest stones in the whole graveyard. The one that you can read, it says Grave of Mercy Booth, Arkham Historical Society, 1901, is inscribed on the stone.
And the other ones can't even do like the dirt trick where you rub dirt on the
Right, like an etching
old writing, and and it'll kind of show it a little bit.
You can try that on a few of them, and you get some random letters and names and stuff. Maybe some old fashioned names, but nothing that not a whole name like you can.
Mercy Booth. What was the society he was part of?
Arkham Historical Society, 1901. You think that might mean that they're the ones that put the stone there, maybe.
Okay.
Hmm.
But they may have information on these graves.
Yeah.
Yep, they might.
Okay.
So it is probably about maybe 3:00 by now.
Mm-hmm.
Done some walking around town. You had a nice lunch. Done some walking around the cemetery. Found a stanky hole. now where you want to head off to?
I want to see if we can go to that fortune teller. But is there like some place we can stop by? I'm starting to get a little bit nervous with these gangsters. A week's coming to end. I'm feeling days going by, and I'm feeling like the need to get some protection, especially after the stories of the Chinese men.
Yeah.
Tagging. So I want to see if I can stop by somewhere and maybe pick up a weapon.
Okay. Let's see. Where is a good place to buy firearms?
That's not a bad idea.
Just my life has taken this downturn. Like everything's getting more and more dangerous.
Let's see. There is There is a gunsmith on Main Street. Let's see. Edward Parrington's gun store. Let's see if there's another place. There is Arkham.
While we're there, where to get some inexpensive guns that are off the books.
We just can't tell the cop this with us.
Yeah, there is an Arkham Gun Club, but I think that's just for shooting. Their get-togethers actually happen at Parrington's gun store. So
yeah,
sounds
we'll
like
go to the gun store.
Yep.
Or if we can, or the fortune teller, whichever ways kind of.
Right, hit one and then the other.
There's also Gleason's department store on Church Street, which has a sporting goods department that sells.
I don't want a long rifle.
That sounds like concealed. Yeah.
It was like, I guess that would be like buying a gun at Walmart, right? I mean, you can do it, but. Okay.
I mean, I got a 25 shotgun.
Oh, there's the Sears Roebuck catalog store also on Church Street. That sells
I could order it.
It says, yeah, I wonder how that works. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can if they don't have it there at the store, they can ship it to your door. So that's pretty cool. Wave of the future.
Old Amazon.
There's also the Arkham General Store has a moderate range of firearms and ammunition.
Man, this town is packing heat.
Yes.
So all right, that options.
Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like the last.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go to
whatever makes sense on the way? Like I said, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to stopping at any one of those if they had, pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, I think it's more that we go to that fortune teller.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to, what did I say? The gunsmith? Oh, Parrington, right? Let's say you can. Wait, I lost it. Yeah, we'll say you run by Main Street. There is a large building on 433rd and a half West Main Street. And the entire upper floor is made up of Edward Parrington's workshop and gun store. He has a selection of firearms kept in a glass-fronted locked cabinets. They line the walls in the customer area. And then behind that is his workshop where he can repair and he can even build firearms apparently for customers. He also appraises weapons. He stocks a variety of handguns, shotguns, and rifles, although exotic weapons such as elephant guns are rare. But not unheard of, Arkham is a little strange. Yeah, he's open 10:30 to 5:30. He's closed 1 hour for lunch. He's a 56-year-old guy. He welcomes you into the store. He's definitely a gun nerd, so he will immediately go right into describing all of the minute features of all the different weapons in his store.
I'm looking for a revolver, something that's fairly easy to carry around, not too bulky, but still has some stopping power when I need to defend myself.
Ah, yes. It's a dangerous place out there, What with, all the communists and everything. Yeah,
definitely.
I can see.
Those quacks.
Yes. When you walked in with that beard and the hair, I kind of thought you might be a communist at first, but gosh.
Oh, definitely not. I do not. agree with those kind of government thoughts.
Ah, good. Yes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I happen to be the president of the Arkham Gun Club. If you're interested, we get together and socialize, and you can have if you join the club, you can get limited access to our shooting range, which is out near just past the Finner's Roadhouse there, and it could improve your firearms skill. If you.
I mean, speaking of clubs, you can join my club too. Maybe we can give a discount to each other.
Oh, what club do you have? Is it about?
Oh, it's the club of the one light.
One light.
You need light in your life. It guides you.
Sounds a little communist.
No, not at all.
No?
Not at
No?
all. I
Oh.
don't believe in communist.
Well.
We'll exchange pamphlets.
Okay. Yeah. There
It's
you
like
go.
when we went to standoffs where like, I won't take this until you take mine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you kind of glance at the pamphlet and it seems expensive. It's $50 a year.
Oh, no.
But during downtime it can definitely improve your firearm skills.
So I want to look for a revolver, like I said, that I can, because my sleeves or my outfit, they're big sleeves, and I can hide one where I can strap it to my forearm.
Okay.
And so I can have my hands crossed like this with one hand up my sleeve, and then I can pull it out.
All right.
Is that on your sleeve?
What is your credit rating? How much money do you have?
I have 80 cash.
Okay. Let me see how much.
Spending level is 10. Does that help?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
Assets 2,000.
Equip the investigator. Here we go. Let's see. Cross-reference the investigator's credit rating with a period to determine the available cash, assets, and spending level. It sounds like So what your spending level is an arbitrary amount below which, for ease of play, no record keeping is required. So your spending rating is $10. Is that right?
Yep.
So is mine.
Okay.
But I'm probably looking for something a little more standard, like not as concealed.
Okay. Let me find out where the guns are.
I got to keep my appearances of a peaceful religious figure.
Weapons table. That sounds about like it. Sounds like what we're looking for.
Oh, you're gonna roll one. I'm gonna get like a gap.
So you want something small, like a
I'm thinking small
Derringer or
No,
okay,
not that small. No.
32 revolver.
Yeah, something like that.
That cost $15.
Okay.
So what does that mean as far as your spending level? Because that's above your spending level. Let me look up what that means. Character may spend up to his or her spending level with no expenditure of cash. In theory, an investigator could spend an amount just below their spending level.
I think it means like when we go to the diner, we go to the place because we're ordering stuff below our spending level. We don't do anything with money.
Right.
But since I did $15, I have to deduct that from
your
cash.
cash. Yeah, I think
there's a blank in here that say spent, so I was going to see what it does when I put it in there. It says spent. Do I put it in there? $15.
Yeah, see if that takes away from your cash.
It doesn't.
Maybe it's just a way to keep track. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can unlock and edit my cash. No, I can't. Even unlocking doesn't edit the cash.
Oh, you can't subtract your cash?
No, it just has a spot to keep up with what you spent.
All right. Well, yeah, just put it there, and
it has a note.
And I don't think I've created that weapon yet, so I'll make a note to do that. Well, maybe. Let me see. What do I have in my weapons here? I know I made some weapons. Oh, no, I have a 38 automatic and a 45 revolver, but that's pretty big, right?
A 38 automatic. I mean, yeah, I think I can do an automatic instead of a revolver. It's fine.
Okay, let me give that to you.
I'll do the automatic.
There we go.
All right, did that work?
Let me refresh my page. It says inventory empty.
Oh, it's in the combat.
Okay.
Oh, this says you already. Did you already have a 45?
Did I already have a 45 revolver? Because I already had a 45 automatic.
I don't know why you had that though.
You're already packing.
I mean,
now you've got two.
well, I'll have one on each arm. it'll be like the monk. It'll come out like. One of them's a revolver, one of them's automatic.
We could say you leave the one at home if you want to.
Yeah, it's under my pillow.
Yeah. All right, Albrecht, what would you like to purchase?
Probably something more like a 1911 or something like that. A more standard handgun.
Okay, let me find.
Look it up. 1920s pistols. Let's see kind of what.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I'm in the wrong.
Or if there's a revolver there too, but.
Oh, you can get a like a early Ruger gun, German gun, fit in with your character.
There you go. Yeah.
He likes Rugers.
So this has a 32 revolver, 350. Oh wait, no, that's modern. 38 revolver, 38 automatic. Oh, there is a Luger, 1920s model P8 Luger, $75.
Ooh, I don't have that
pricey.
much.
Pricey.
If there's a 45 revolver, 45 automatic.
Hook a shoulder stock up to those.
That's
It's wild.
It looks like statistically, they're pretty much all the same. D10.
Yeah. Okay. I guess the 38 probably.
The 45 is a D10 plus 2.
Yeah, that's true. 45 is a D10 plus 2.
It's a big gun,
This is
though.
giant.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make a note to. I don't think I have a 38, do I? Oh yeah, I have a 38 automatic. You just want that?
Yeah, that'll work. How much is that one?
How much was that? $30.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
It's like nice doing business with ya. Watch out for those communists.
May the light be with you.
Hope to see you at the gun club. Don't
See you at mass.
shoot anybody.
See you at our gathering
And if you need this, I'll pull another card out.
each Wednesday.
Oh, thanks.
So maybe we need to wait up for, or do you want to go back to the? Or no, we're still looking for the
Fortune teller.
fortune teller. Yeah.
Okay.
We need our fortunes told. Find some stuff.
Yeah, I think before we go spelunking in any cemeteries, we need some more people with us.
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't put many points in spelunking skill.
Yeah, dungeon crawls in Call of Cthulhu are a little pretty scary.
Especially when it's a moist hole with rotting corpses at the bottom. It's like screaming, "You're gonna die
Yeah, like,
here. Here's your grave."
Yeah, like D&D, it's like, oh, a hole in the ground. I jumped in.
Let's
This one,
go!
no.
Call of Cthulhu, you're calling a cement truck to fill that shit up.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so you make your way down to Gredney Street at the Terrace Building Apartments. It's a 4-story apartment building. Looks like it's a decent place to live. It's a good area. Yeah, let me see.
Look for any signs that say like "fortunes told."
Yeah, you might find a little thing that says, Minnie Coleman, 3rd floor, you know, professional mediumship service. I think maybe we'll say it's one of those like buzzing things. You've gotta find her name and buzz. Yeah.
Buzz in.
Okay, let me read her description real fast. This was rolled on a random table, so I have not read.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. That's fun.
Yeah, she will say, Minnie Coleman here. How may I help you?
Greetings, Minnie. We are looking for somebody that can help us find something that's lost, and we are told your services could be helpful.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, it looks like let's see. We're not. So I'm more of a medium. So I help people who seeking to contact their dead loved ones. I can also divine the future by reading tarot cards and tea leaves. I'm an expert in astrology. But I'm mainly more interested in. I'm better at contacting deceased people than I am to finding
Albert,
live people.
Do you happen to keep anything from that dead lady? Like physical possessions?
No, I don't think I took anything.
A snippet of her hair.
Yeah. That nose leech.
Are you that creepy Undertaker that keeps?
Oh yeah, let me just whip that out.
Like look around it.
It has like little folders from all
Little jars of things. Oh yeah.
Well, perhaps you can read our fortunes, and that will tell us what we have in the future with the person we're looking for.
Sure. Yeah, my normal fee is $20 per session.
Ooh, it's kind of pricey for the 20s.
Well,
can you read half of each of ours?
I mainly specialize in more wealthy people. The town's social elite.
How do we know you're not a charlatan that's faking this?
Well, I mean, I think you could ask around with the different my different clientele, and they would tell you that they are well satisfied with my psychic powers.
What do you think, Albert?
I mean, we could both pitch in 10.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You can have your fortune read.
Okay.
We'll each pitch in 10. It's in our spending limit.
Okay. All right.
While she's doing this, can I use my occult skill to kind of watch her and see any signs of what's going on? And
nice.
Yeah, you can. She buzzes you up. You come up she has sort of like a little foyer that she has a foyer that she's sort of decorated as her area, right? She has a little table there. She is an African American woman, kind of short. She's got a broad frame and a round face, and her hair is tied back in a very brightly colored scarf. She looks like she's in her mid-30s or so. Welcome. Please have a seat here. Let's get the money out of the way first. It'll be $20.
Take the 10. Also hand her a card, and as I'm handing her the 10, on mine.
looks at it.
I mean, I hope you didn't give her information that she's going to use to read.
I see dead people.
You work with dead people, don't you? How did she know?
Yeah, so on one side, there's like a sideboard, and it has all sorts of occult paraphernalia, which Albert, you can't help but checking out. There's nothing particularly ghoulish. There's no like skulls or bones. It's mainly like pendulums. There's like salt in like a little velvet pouch. There's all sorts of astrology charts. There's probably some like essential oils, that sort of thing. some crystals, all of that stuff. But yes, please sit. Let's first I have to attune myself to your aura, and yeah. So Albert, make a spot hidden check.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
I ace that. I mean, I see all. I mean, because I'm watching this because our cult does tricky shit too to people.
Yeah.
I mean, so we know some of these tricks.
Yeah, you don't see her do anything. All of the normal clairvoyant tricks that she doesn't seem to be pulling them. So maybe she'll do a tarot card reading maybe for you. I think that seems like a good but I'm going to tell you what she says next time because I want to prepare that. You don't whatever she tells you though, you don't think it bears too much to do with your current investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She might mention something about having you recently came in contact with maybe a journalist or I don't know, maybe there's a journalist card, I don't know, a tarot card, but you do there's something that you think maybe ties into that woman, the dead woman, being a speaking the truth or something to that effect, or speaking hidden truths, something like that. But yeah, I'll tell you more about what she says next time we get together.
Nice.
All right. Well, she's thank you. Good luck to you. She might give Albert kind of a strange look, and she might.
As I'm leaving, I'm saying, "May the one light be with you," because I believe she's real at this point. So I'm like,
she might. She as you're leaving, she sort of does a double take, and she says, "I sense some sort of some darkness close to you, Albert. Just be careful."
I appreciate that. We all have our darkness that the one light works to drive out of us.
Yes. This is it's almost like focused, like on an object of some sort, but I don't. I
I kind
can't.
of pull the book out a little bit. Like,
Hmm.
couldn't be. This is too good of a read to be dark.
All right. Well, maybe we should call it here. We'll say that it's about 5 o'clock, and that it's time to we'll start up as you meet up with Walt and possibly Zach back at the I think it was a newsstand that you guys were going to meet up at. So we'll pick up there.
How long did you say it took to study the binding song of the chrysanthemum?
Like 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks of study.
I'm assuming if it needs supplies for it, the people I'm slowly convincing to, I'll have them slowly gather the stuff for me.
Yes.
Saying that I will show them the way with a ritual.
Yes, actually, you definitely. Let me see. Where is my notes? It definitely requires some. It definitely requires some strange things.
So maybe like in that 2 weeks, that's what I'm doing is I'm reading this as I convince people and hey, there's this ritual I can do that we can get in touch with our God if you can look around for this. And slowly gather everything.
Yes. Yeah. Just from your initial study, you think there's going to be you're going to be making a ritual liquid. And it's going to require a mixture of some things. You're still trying to quite kind of figure that out.
Nice.
But you're going to need to heat that till it's boiling. And then you're going to need to pour it either over a corpse or a grave site. And then, then something will happen.
I know 13 graves. That sound fun.
Little for you.
It's such a nice odd number.
You get some.
13.
You get some. Yeah, what could go wrong?
No, nothing at all. While I slowly go crazy reading this book over and over.
Create an undead army, yeah.
So the good thing is, actually reading the book again you won't lose any more sanity points. Now, when you actually cast the ritual,
oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
it's
sacrifice parties for these things.
There'll be some costs to pay, but yeah.
It's only 1d10. What's 1d10 amongst?
Yeah, you were lucky to roll that 4. If it had been a 5, you would have had some interesting things happen. So.
But really, when it really affected Albert. That's good. Cool. This was fun. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for playing. I'm glad we'll keep some of the momentum going because I know next week, 4th of July, and then the week after that's the house trip. So probably be a few weeks before we get to play. So, but yeah, thanks for playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, man.
I'll see you later.
It was fun.
Bye.